Negotiation is an essential skill for both your business and personal life. Whether you're signing a deal with that key client, negotiating your next promotion, buying your family's new house, or even the price of a rug at the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul, we are negotiating all the time. However, research has found that people don't negotiate well, even if they think they do. Over 90% of executives leave value on the table, and many don't even know it. Why don't people negotiate effectively? Most people do not prepare properly. Studies show that 70% of success of a negotiation is dependent on preparation. In this video, we are going to give you a quick overview of the tools you need to prepare for success. For over 20 years, we have been consulting, training, and coaching people around the world. We have worked with international corporations, governments, labor unions, universities, communities, and senior executives. All of this experience has been distilled into simple and practical tools that you can use to improve your negotiation performance. One tool we have developed is unique to the negotiation space. We call it the negotiation canvas. The canvas is a one-page, easy-to-use method to prepare and conduct any negotiation effectively. Let's illustrate the power of this tool through a simple example. One of my MBA students from McGill University in Montreal, Matteo, asked me to help him with a job offer negotiation. So I proposed to him that we walk through the negotiation canvas together. This is the negotiation canvas. It has 9 elements. You fill each element from top to bottom. Now let's illustrate how we used the negotiation canvas to help Matteo negotiate the best possible job offer. We began by asking Matteo what his desired outcome was, or what did he want. Matteo wanted a salary of $120,000, the title of a junior consultant, and a position in Montreal. Now we move to the company's desired outcome. The company offered Matteo a salary of $100,000, title of junior consultant, and a position in Montreal. It was a title and location Matteo wanted, but the salary was $20,000 less than he hoped for. So our job was to use the negotiation canvas to find more value and get a better job offer for Matteo. The next step was to uncover Matteo's key interest, or why does Matteo want what he wants? Like all people, Matteo wanted the highest possible salary. So we asked him, why again? He wanted money to travel, to pay his student loan, and to cover his living expenses. Lastly, Matteo was an ambitious guy. He wanted to become a partner in 10 years. Now we move to their key interests. Of course, the company wanted to hire the most qualified candidate. However, the company had a strict corporate salary structure. They couldn't offer more than $100,000 for a junior consultant living in Montreal. Matteo also remembered that the hiring manager had mentioned plans for developing a market in Latin America. Maybe he could use this information later on, so he wrote it down. Now we move to bargaining chips, or what each party can offer to the other. What can Matteo offer the firm that they value? Matteo's family was originally from Colombia. Knowing that the firm wanted to expand the Latin American market, he could offer to move to Colombia and start an office. He could cover Latin America from Colombia. After all, he knew both Spanish and Portuguese, and he understood the culture. So this is what Matteo could offer the firm. Now, let's move to their bargaining chips. What can the firm offer Matteo that he values? If Matteo offered to relocate to Colombia, the firm might be able to offer him a salary plus an expat premium, which is a normal benefit to entice people to relocate to a different country. If he was opening the office in Colombia, the firm could offer him more responsibility and therefore a faster track to partner. So as we see, each side had additional value they could offer to the other. The next step is to determine Mateo's walk-away alternative, or what he will do if they don't reach an agreement. Mateo already had an offer with a small consulting firm in Montreal. It wasn't the industry he wanted, and it was a long commute to work, but it was still a decent offer. So, what is the company's walkaway alternative? Or what would the company do if they could not reach an agreement with Mateo? At first, Mateo did not know, so he called a friend who worked for the firm. The friend said that the consulting firm had other candidates, but none of them spoke fluent Spanish, and they definitely did not have cultural knowledge of Latin America. Why is it important to know each party's walk-away alternative? Because the possible solutions we create must be better than the walk-away alternative. If the options are not better, the parties involved would just walk away. Now we are ready to find possible solutions. It is very important to think of several solutions instead of one. This shows flexibility and gives the other party a choice. For the first option, Mateo decided to remind the firm that he wanted $120,000 and a title of junior consultant in Montreal. To test how serious the firm was about keeping to their corporate salary structure, the second option Mateo conceived was to bring the salary down by $10,000 to $110,000 per year. In reciprocity for the reduced salary, he would ask for the title of senior consultant, which would get him closer to his goal of partner in 10 years. In case the firm was strict about corporate salary structure, the third option he conceived was to propose to move to Colombia and open the Latin American office. He would keep to their salary of $100,000 plus ask for an expat premium, which is essentially additional income, and stay with the title of junior consultant. When Mateo returned to talk to the firm, he was prepared. He presented these three options with confidence and reinforced how much he wanted to work for the consulting firm. The hiring manager was very impressed that Mateo offered three options and that he took the initiative to propose to move to Colombia. They knew they had to hire Mateo, so they gave him an offer to move to Colombia, open a Latin American office for $100,000 plus the expat premium. And to entice Mateo to accept, they also offered the title of senior consultant, which would better represent the firm in Colombia. Mateo was thrilled. He received a great offer that got him closer to partner track, found him a bit more money, and also allowed him to travel throughout Latin America. Mateo was so happy, he brought a bottle of champagne to our office to celebrate. As you see, our negotiation canvas offers a systematic process to prepare and conduct any negotiation. When you prepare well, you are more confident at the table and you become a more effective negotiator. Another benefit of the negotiation canvas is that you can use this method to coordinate and strengthen team preparation for complex negotiations. As you use this tool, you will become more skilled at leveraging concepts and increasing your effectiveness as a negotiator.